Three, two, one. So, welcome back to the kingdom of crap. Today I have a treat for you. How to make your own wheel polishing pile of junk. Yeah. You get yourself a rear axle from your daily driver. So you can put it back on when you need it at the evening or morning when you go to work, if you work. You steal your dad's old engine, whatever he used that for, and then you manage to find a variable frequency drive. I managed to get this from a guy who sold it for me for 50 euros. That's like $70 US. Check it out what these cost on eBay. It's insane. And my plans were to do center bores, but there's a whole different thing with chatter, and everything has to be rigid and stiff and solid, but that's too much work, so for now I'm only restoring rims on it. Managed to make this is one of the better rims. It's really horrible. I don't know if you can see, it's really bad, but I managed to make this, which I think is okay. Flat and nice, painted, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Let's see how this thing works. This is sketchy as, oh my god. Make sure you got a friend nearby with a fire extinguisher, first aid kit, and a phone with the local number, with the number to your local emergency, because this will kill you. I mean it, it will kill you. So don't do this at home, or if you're stupid like me, do this at home. So let's look at this crap. Ah! Sketchy! The wheel isn't even true. So, well, why does it look like crap then? Well, this is a prototype. The main thing in everything you do, if you have an idea, any idea, whatever it may be, big or small, make a prototype that doesn't cost anything. That's the whole point with this. Anyone can buy a new lathe, an old lathe, if they have the money. I don't have any money, sort of. Yeah. I made this only for the idea. If it doesn't work, I haven't spent barely anything. The variable frequency drive, 50 bucks. Rear axle, 50 bucks. If that doesn't work, well fine, I throw it out, resell it, whatever. Don't be afraid to do ideas. Put ideas on paper, or just go out to your shed or garage, my tiny garage, quite big, and just make something. If you make something, you have done something, you know if it works, it doesn't work. Like, and if you want to call it, oh, this is a piece of junk, it's dangerous and everything. Yes, you're completely right. It is complete junk, it is dangerous, but it's, I don't know what to say, it is. Well, I managed to make those rims look decent, so I'm happy. It had paid itself. If I want to say something about rims, this is a Borbet, I don't know what to call, how do you pronounce it. They were polished, the outer lip were polished. It isn't anymore, it rusted. The previous owner had it as winter tires, and here in Sweden we salt our roads. So the salt got under the clear coat and managed it to corrode badly. But this clear coat doesn't want to go off. I tried paint stripper and everything, but Here in Sweden all our chemicals are weak because we're in the EU and we can't have nice things. So what I do is I'm gonna show you. I basically sit. Ah crap. I basically sit with 80 grit sandpaper. Let's pretend this is 80 grit sandpaper. I basically just sit with this, and I occasionally use a knife to slowly carve away. Very softly, don't make scratches with this on the rim. Let me show you. It's dangerous. And then you take your sandpaper and you just you sit and do this all day. You don't do anything else. You just sit, take your knife, nice and easy, don't use it at an angle or anything, and just easily remove this. Because if you only use sandpaper, at least what I think, if you only use sandpaper you're gonna sit it all day. But it's still faster than if you did this by hand. And you can't get, I tried a rotary Scotch-Brite, like these, wire wheel and stuff, but you can't get into the crevice. You can't get into the edge. And I don't wanna mess these spokes up because they look quite nice. I don't wanna destroy it. So, you sit here, you polish. By hand it will take a couple of years. With this machine, I think I managed to do a whole rim at 3-4 hours, maybe more, less. And then it's paint. Yeah. So go out into your shed and build something crappy. So crappy no one else will make it. And then you're unique at your block. So, yeah, then I put my wheels on my homemade wheel stand, which is a strut leg from a Volvo 240 and some plastic. Yeah, you see, I'm the king of useless junk that doesn't cost anything. And it has to be fast to make. When you make these things, it has to be fast. So, that's it. Go out and make this yourself. Bye bye. It's getting better. The deep oxidation pittings on these rims were really bad, but I just wanted to see how easy it was to polish it to a mirror finish, and I did that from like 80 grit to 40 grit all the way up to just 1500 very quickly, and it turned out like this. That was just a try, but I decided not to high gloss polish these rims for now because I need them on my car rather quickly as soon as my tire comes from the land of China or whatever. Well, I didn't wanna high gloss polish them because these imperfections sit quite deep. You can get them out, but I will make more rims. These are just the first try. So let's sand some more. Okay, so this is how far I will go with this rim. As you can see, there's a lot of things to go through. There's a lot of oxidation and rust down in the middle. So this, even though this video is titled rim polishing, yeah, well, you get the idea. Stupid sun flare. You get the idea. I will get another rim and do a proper polishing guide. Got some widened Volvo 780 multi-X rims. Looks like BBS something. But this is all I got for now. This piece of junk is a prototype and it will get made better. Right now it's just temporarily attached to the pallet as a mock-up guide with wheels so I can roll it out if I don't want it. Remember, go out and build something. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Don't buy the most expensive stuff. Yes, I could buy a bearing, an axle tap, and somehow weld in some configuration that it's much smaller and stuff, but bearings, axle taps, and proper stuff can be expensive. So, prototype it, test it, and it might turn out okay. So, go do that. Thanks, K, bye.